NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Northern Illinois Huskies offense will get the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Took a shot as he threw. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So the NC State Wolfpack comes out, and they'll have the ball for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this.
Turning it on! He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Off play action. Grab behind the line. It's Carney. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. At the 35, he's got room. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. NC State will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Gonna run it. It's terrible. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism. He's got length. He's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Find space on the right. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to pass on second down. Looking to the big tight end. He's straight downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Huskies have this offense rolling. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Finds a man in the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tight end now in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Johnson. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Just a short pass to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Punt is on its way. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Looking for space. It's Carney. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. NC State quick to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. To the air, it's Bailey. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's given. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Leaves it with the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Power football with the run. Breaks the tackle. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. The quick out. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Looking to fire. Buys a little time with his feet. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Huskies have moved it inside the 20. Shotgun snap on third down. Snagged in the middle, it's Taylor. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Give to the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick completion to the right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his third receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into the season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
And he takes this from inside the 5. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Fires to the big fella. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. They'll try to sneak it. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Offense in a bunch formation. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Back to throw, it's Bailey. Caught near the sticks, it's Moore. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Offense working from the pistol. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Might be changing the route. They try to get it outside on the left. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires one high and deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll give it to Johnson. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking to throw, it's Bailey. And his throw is incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That's caught. It's Page. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll send the tight end in motion. To the air on 2nd down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. It's complete on the right side. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like you've got a great scene there today in DeKalb. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Pulled and fired complete.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed up.
They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Andrew. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Sets up the screen. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47.
Man, this defense is so athletic in their front 7. They're able to fight off the blocks on that 3rd down screen play, make the tackle. Now it's setting up 4th down.
Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Tight end now in motion. The give from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. That's caught. It's Terrell. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Wide open downfield. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. The give on the inside. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. Going with the ground game left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. back to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Huskies are in the hurry up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Caught in the backfield, it's Givens. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Gonna swing it on second down. Dances away to buy time. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent third down defense, and fourth down's coming up. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He slides that just inside the right upright. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. RPO complete to open the drive. Out across the 30, marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. The give on the counter. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Pulls it in. It's Page. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking for room. It's Carter. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Under heat, he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
That's reeled in. It's Givens. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Oh, he's got some space.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. On the ground with the counter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Bailey. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Kick is in the air. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Hands it off. He has the first and still on his feet. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
And to throw it before he wanted.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now, and you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now 3rd down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears back.
So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And when you're a defense and you get 3rd and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect 3rd down and long execution by this defense.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. And some room to work. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Bailey. Catch in the middle, it's Albright. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Takes it on the shovel. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Out of the gun, the inside give. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. From the red zone, looking for a man. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They want to continue this long drive. 9th play coming. It's 3rd and 5. Fires into the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. And now, fourth quarter, 4-down territory almost certainly as they get ready to try to grab the lead. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Try to barge their way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Trying play action. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Fitted in the window for the score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Blasted as he lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. Northern Illinois right back to the line. Takes the handoff. It's terrible.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll run play action, using his legs to buy some time. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Huskies are on the move. From the gun, running back on the move. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Motion from the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Intercepted to stop the threat. Looking for more room.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. To the air, it's Bailey. Got his man downfield. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, the ground game. Shakes off the defender. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. They'll send the tight end in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, they're after him! And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Connection to the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Bad offense, good defense, no scoring. That's pretty